Trumpet, page 17, line number 73. Go for excellence, when love is kind. Now this is a folk song from a country in Eastern Europe called the Czech Republic, and it's this really, really sweet little song. But one of the first things you'll notice as we go through this is that there are a lot of big leaps, particularly between our low C and notes that are quite a bit higher. So remember that trampoline effect we talked about with our air much earlier? We're going to want to do that when we see the C's coming at us and put more of our air energy into that low note in order to launch us up into that high one. So try that when you go through it. First things first though, let's take a look. Do we have a key signature? Yes, we have a B flat in our key signature. So if we see any note letter B, we know it's going to be a B flat. The next thing we want to look for are time signature, 3/4. And then the next thing we want to look at is our dynamic level. What dynamic do we start at? Forte or piano? We start on forte, fuerte, so strong sound, big air. And this one, the next two measures, it actually switches every 2 measures. Previously, our song, we either only had one dynamic marking, or we had 2 that were spaced at least 4 measures apart. So this is much closer, and it's going to switch much faster, but it's going to feel like it belongs as part of the song. So let's learn our note letter names and see if that doesn't give us a start. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready. C, F, 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 E, F, G. C, G, 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 F, G, A. C, A, G, A, B flat. C, D, E, F. Did you hear the dynamic differences even when I sang it? Let's try and play it at about the same tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1, and ready. Did you hear the dynamic differences? Let's try it one more time, a little bit faster, and you might notice that it's easier to put your air energy into the low C, and also easier to jump all the way up to those higher notes. But don't let your air stop between those. So if you feel like you're nervous or you want to hesitate, try and fight that sensation, just go for it. Nobody's here to get hurt by it. No one's gonna, you're fine. Just try it again. It's okay. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, and ready.